terrific pickup.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Throwing, Lewis. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Here's Lagway to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. Touchdown, Bears! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he made the extra point without problem. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Got it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's Lewis to throw. That's caught. It's Atkins. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Maybe some room here. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Lewis to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Lewis. Under fire. Buying some time. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Young. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Throwing. Lewis. Under fire. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Fourth down, Lewis. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Running inside, it's Turner. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Got a man, it's Turner. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Flagway wants to throw. Here's a heat. And they got it. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's loose. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Lewis to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Lewis wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Made a defender miss. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Unloads to the wideout. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll bring it out. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the 2nd half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the 1st kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for his players.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Pocket breaking down. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in the 2nd half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Here comes the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Lewis unloads to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. So now it's 2nd and long. Throwing, Lagway. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. He gets away. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to change this route. To the air. It's Lagway. Rushes on him. He's got the back in the middle. Here's a little room there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play fake Lagway. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go right back to the run. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So we open the final period with a third down play. On the gun on third down, Lewis steps away to find some room. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On the move, he fires. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Lewis. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab.
Man, it's kind of crazy. That's only the second time we've called his number, called his name, like his second catch of the day. We're used to this guy really impacting a football game, and this offense has to do a better job finding him, featuring him, giving him chances to make plays.
Lewis to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. It's Lewis again. Bringing the heat. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's Lewis to throw. Pressure coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. 4th down, Lewis. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down near the goal line. Everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks the tackle. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Really nice play call there. You've got enough time to run the ball and mix it in.
There's a crease. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Lewis. Oh, they're after him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Lewis wants to pass. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Under fire. A tough decision there. The slide was too early. He avoided the hit, but he failed to pick up the first down. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. Throwing. Lewis. Quarterback adapted. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's got it. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Lewis to throw. Here's a heat. They will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. And now we are set up for quite a finish. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Flagway. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab on the right. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. And perfect situational awareness there. Get the first down. Don't get greedy. Stop the clock.
Yeah, and that's why this team practices these types of 2-minute situations all week long leading up to games so that everybody's on the same page. That receiver did an awesome...
Fires deep toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Great protection, and down the middle it goes. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it.